Chapter 1. We begin from now.
Well, hello.
The most magnificent show on earth!
We are a legitimate theater on 42nd Street in New York City, dedicated solely to presenting work for young audiences. That didn't exist before.
We came to work in the fall of 1990, and 5 years later, the New Victory opened. We lasso really good stuff from all around the world, and we put it on the stage of the New Victory.
There are circus, magic shows, and lots of that other funny stuff. But it's not always supposed to be funny. It could be serious, mad, any kind of drama.
I think that if your first introduction to live performance on stage was Rennie Harris at the New Victory or Circus Oz at the New Victory, this is stuff that expands your vision of what the theater arts can be.
They're definitely pioneers on what they're doing.
They're pulling in artists and material and collaboration that's just very different. I think that's why it's been so successful, is because it just simply looks and feels so different.
I remember seeing the Magic Flute here. It was so great seeing those faces and hearing those voices and seeing the music slightly changed. It was such high art.
White, for instance, that I saw 2 or 3 times with my children. I couldn't believe how imaginative and creative and how appropriate it still was for the ages, you know, for which it was created.
My students really respond to live performance in a visceral way. There was Saltbush. The kids were encouraged at times to run and crawl on the stage with the performers as the lights changed on the floor as part of the story. It was marvelous to see them really come alive.
She ought to breathe. She sounds sing.
Shows are awesome. They're unbelievable. From acrobats to stories. It's just unimaginable.
We began doing family workshops before a show, after a show, where teaching artists would explore the art form of the show.
So we are asking them to get up, we are asking them to juggle or dance or recite Shakespeare. We are asking them to be creative.
We all move one way.
We very much are approaching the work from a playful place and then handing over some ownership and investment to the kids to create something.
The dance was about feelings, and after we made the feelings, we would make shapes, and then you would have a way to get to the shape.
So he's relating all of these experiences in these shows with his own joy.
I think now, more than ever, we need the theater. When we're in a world of technology and devices and further isolation, we come to the theater to feel alive and connect.
Something real is better than a picture because you can really see it in action. What is happening? What's going on?
Who wants to go home after a piece of theater and say, right, let's have our meal again in front of television? You can't. It's just not possible. You're altered in a way that nothing before has altered you, right?
And now we've established LabWorks under the aegis of the New Victory for artists who are interested in creating theater works for young audiences.
Each season, we're taking on roughly 7 projects. So we're trying to seed the work and hoping that we can be at the forefront of the conversation about new work for young audiences.
The quality of the work that the New Victory brings in is extraordinary.
It's cutting-edge, groundbreaking, international theater.
The mission of the New Victory, making theater and performance part of kids' lives, is the best example I can think of the power of a simple idea. And that's why the place is always